Let's dive right into this explainer, comparing New York's dark tenement history with the housing of today. Today, the Lower East Side is super trendy, but back in 1900, it was a cramped, disease-ridden tenement nightmare. Driven by mass immigration, the city's population absolutely skyrocketed, literally doubling every 20 years between 1800 and 1880. So the living space was shockingly tight. We're talking a mere 325 square feet for an entire apartment. Incredibly, up to 10 people crammed into that tiny space, roughly half the size of a modern subway car. The sheer scale was staggering. By 1900, a massive 2.3 million people were packed into these dense districts. Think about that. 2/3 of New York City's entire population lived in these unbelievably squalid, overcrowded conditions. Daily life was grim. Families faced zero running water, pitch-black windowless rooms, shared backyard outhouses, and rampant cholera. The devastating result of all this? The infant mortality rate in these slums tragically spiked to 1 in 10. People totally knew it was bad. By 1843, groups were publicly condemning the severe lack of water and ventilation. Yet, somehow, this immense suffering existed right alongside the massive, sprawling wealth of America's Gilded Age. A real game-changer was Jacob Riis. In 1890, his photography shockingly exposed this dark reality to the entire world. But the crisis had been brewing. By 1865, over half the city already lived in substandard conditions requiring action. So, the 1867 Tenement House Act finally demanded fire escapes, windows, and at least one toilet per 20 residents. But here's the catch. Landlords completely ignored those early regulations, leaving millions still suffering in the dark. Real reform finally got some teeth in 1901, when a new act strictly enforced light, sanitation, and space. This momentum sparks 1930s slum clearance, leading directly to the city's very first public housing projects in 1935. Interestingly, ground floor apartments actually cost more back then, around $13 monthly, compared to the grueling upper floors. Now compare that to today. Modern regulations ensure our apartments are infinitely safer, brighter, and just significantly healthier. But housing remains a massive challenge. How can we apply these vital historical lessons to today's housing crises?